Welcome, everyone. The records are now open. Come on in. The Akashic Records are open for business. Welcome, everybody, to Akashic Answers with Emily. My name is Emily Harrison. I am a certified Akashic Records practitioner. So that word didn't come out very smooth. Let me try that again. I am a certified Akashic Records practitioner. And I am also a mentor to other light workers in the realm of the Akashic Records. That has been my gateway to my own personal transformation, my own healing, my own expansion. There's still more to heal inside of there, trust me. Still more old patterns to shift. But this has been my gateway point. And not only has it changed my life on an emotional level, on my thought level, on a physical level, the physicality of my cells and how much light they can hold, how much compassion I can hold, how much joy I can hold, how much self-confidence I can hold. All of that has just hugely unfolded for me in the space of my Akashic Records. It's changed my job. For those of you guys who don't know, I was a Hollywood actress for 20 years. I grew up in a really small town in Missouri. I hightailed it out of there. I went to Hollywood to find my fame and fortune. And lo and behold, acting actually taught me how to channel. Hollywood taught me a whole bunch of amazing things. But at the end of the day, I wasn't happy. The biggest acting job I was doing was on myself. Because the nature of the expansion that my soul was craving was not going to be found in that space. Now, a lot of aspects of that space are definitely a part of who I am. And they're what I'm using to create this new aspect of myself, recreate myself in the 5D. All of those things, and I'm telling you guys this because I want you to start noticing the similarities, because we're all waking up fast right now. The 3D, the old paradigms, that which does not resonate to peace, love, and joy is breaking down. And as we rebuild in the new space, this new earth, this 5D space where our baseline resonance is peace, love, and joy, those aspects of who we were in our old life or what there is on our energetic blueprint are going to come forward and be illuminated in a different and, might I say, more beautiful way as we transition into the 5D. So that is why the Akashic Records are what I show up and preach about every single day. They have been the inspiration, the Akashic wind that has moved me into being one of the avatars associated here with bringing forward the movement that is the Akashic Academy. Yes, this did come through me, but I am only one of the beings that is holding up this amazing space for expansion. I want you guys to share this out. Speaking of space of expansion, everyone on the planet right now is seeking expanded consciousness, whether they're doing that on a conscious level or a subconscious level. It is the nature of who we are. And this information is truth that resonates to whatever level it resonates with people, but it will activate their own truth and wake up their own truth. And that's really what we all need, is the space to figure out our own truth and to move through our own process. So I'm super excited to share the Akashic Records here with you guys. Welcome. Dina says, hi, she would love to have a reading. Cool. I would love to give you one. Here's how it works. You want to type in questions. So the Akashic Records, yes, we can get general and very powerful information, especially when it comes in the turn in like downloads that are coming in. But one of the most efficient ways to use it, and the way that I like to use it in this space, is I want you guys to ask specific questions, because the more specific that you ask the question, the more specific the answer, and the more specific the healing can be. So with that in mind, go ahead and let those questions rip. Bridget is in the house. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Teresa Warren. Yes, they will absolutely put you on the fast track. 100%. Tanya, hello. Darcel J is here. Kathy is here. Bogia is back again. Nancy. Aaron. Awesome. Okay, so keep the questions rolling in. Aaron says, I am not from this planet. Any idea where I'm from? None of us are actually terrestrial when it comes down to figuring out our DNA. It's all extraterrestrial. And some of the main contributors, although these are not the only ones, but some of the main contributors to that light being DNA, of course, we've got the Palladians. The Palladians are very close relatives. They're like the futuristic version of us human beings where we are now. And that is the Pleiadians are 5D beings. They are compassionate. They care very much about the human expansion, and they are very much entwined in our growth and expansion. We've got the Arcturians, there are the Syrians, there are the Andromedans, there are, oh gosh, there's just a whole lot of them out there. So you can begin to do this research, and we've got the Sphere Being Alliance, the Galactic Council, which the Galactic Council really represents a lot of different of the light beings. So dive in, learn about those things. You know, I always want you guys to remember that you have the ability to communicate and ask questions. So if you feel like you want to connect with some of your light being ancestry, do it. You guys can create your own access points. Here are the things that you want to remember, however, when you are doing this. You want to be very connected to Mother Earth, all right? All the way down into the crystalline core center of Mother Earth. Connect your energy. It allows you to release things that are no longer serving you, and it also allows you to draw energy up from Mother Earth. When you draw up that love, that healing, that wisdom of Mother Earth, you're naturally going to begin to awaken your dormant DNA, which is going to make things sharper, faster, clearer, stronger. You want to connect into the highest realms possible. Source energy, God, Great Central Sun, Universe, Akashic Records. I go to the Akash. Lots of different names for whatever resonates with you. Remember how I talked about finding your own truth? Find your vocabulary that's going to work for you. It's more about a resonance, and you know that resonance of source, unconditional love, light, and expansion. Make sure that you have created that channel for yourself to work in, and then from that point, call in the light to work with you. And we have the ability to be telepathic. Telepathy is a language, and really to use it, you just have to relax and you have to tune into the imagination. We've been done a dirty disservice by believing that our imagination is something that we make up. Folks, you can't make anything up, to be honest with you. Everything is alchemically created based on the energy of the composition, the components that are playing out, whatever it is. You're not making anything up. You might be taking specific pieces and they might be alchemizing in a way that's unique to you, but you're only dealing with energies that are already here, moving them, alchemizing them, melding them together. You're playing with the energies that are already here. So you're not making anything up. Especially when you intend to ground in and bring in that highest realm of wisdom. Your intention is huge. When you're intending to call in the light, you can trust that when you intend to put your radio station to a particular dial and you put it there, you can trust that that's the frequency that you're getting. So go ahead and learn to trust that with your own spiritual practice as well. And the more you interact in relationship with your ancestry, with the beings that are coming to support you, with source energy, with your higher self, the more you begin to experience playing with your gifts and skills and your intuition, the more it will expand. You have to show up and be in relationship with it. You can't just observe it and learn about it and be all like, oh, well, that's damn cool. That's entertainment. That's not real expansion. But it's good. It brings us in. It draws us in. So I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just saying we always want to peel back all of the layers as much as we possibly can. And that requires you showing up and being in relationship with it, with spirit, with whoever, okay? All right. So bringing through the transmission right now, creating that space. I want you guys to create space with your breath. Creating space for a more dynamic relationship with, and then you can fill in the blank. For Aaron, he's talking about his light being ancestry. Okay? Whatever you want to fill in the blank with, we want to create space for expansion of that relationship. Maybe it's yourself and loving yourself. Maybe it's your spouse, maybe it's your kid, maybe it's Mother Mary, maybe it's Jesus, maybe it's God. Whoever you want to pick, you can fill in the blank, okay? And I just want you guys to breathe in. We're creating, we're using, and see, this is as easy, as simple as this kind of work can be. We're setting an intention, and then we're using the breath. The breath is an incredible bridge. It is an incredible expander. All you have to do is go like this. Simple, easy, expand. Using our breath right now to expand our experiential quality of relationship with whatever you fill in the blank with. Maybe your Akashic Records can definitely help you with that one. Deep breath in. Expanding and exhaling. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, where'd my phone go? I'm going to go in and grab the next question. If you haven't shared out yet, please take this moment and do the universe a solid. Do me a solid. Let's share this out. And I'm going to grab another question. Okay. Hello, Jessica Pitchman. Okay, so Steve Colin, sorry if I said your name the incorrect way. What is your connection to France? You had two different readers say that that country to me, but it never really explained anything. Sometimes you guys are going to find this, that a reader is going to be able to give you a certain amount of information, but especially if you're a very high level being, they're not going to be able to uncover a whole lot of it for you because that's yours to uncover. Very huge amount of sacred energy moving through the area of France. I have a very strong connection to that space as well. A lot of the Chateau Saint-Michel is coming up for you. So I would do a little research on Chateau Saint-Michel and just see what comes up for you. Allow your imagination to fill in the story. One big thing that's coming up for you that can really help you, Stephen, with unraveling more of that information is starting to astral travel. There is what's coming in right now. Okay, so this is all designed for your highest unfolding. And if they just plopped it right in your lap, you would get a certain amount of amazing and awesomeness from it, right? But as you go on the journey yourself, obviously that's a totally different experience. Me telling you about my journey there or you actually going there. And they're really inviting you to astral travel in that space because that's gonna increase your astral travel skills and abilities too. Here's what they're saying. They're saying and you can do research on Saint Michel or you can just go get there, intend yourself to shoot in there. However you want to astral travel. Again, I start with this level of connection, grounding into Mother Earth and moving into the Akash, setting the intention, calling guides to help you if you want a little bit of help. And there are a lot of different ways that we can astral travel. If you're using guided meditation to help you, kind of what happens is you get to that point where you're right about to fall asleep and then you can kind of feel yourself lifting out of your body. Don't be afraid to direct the experience with your imagination. A lot of people will just like be totally hands-on, be like, nothing's happening. I don't see anything, nothing's happening. Sometimes you got to give it a little bit of a boost yourself by allowing your imagination to participate. So what's coming in for you is go there. If any of you guys feel a particular connection to a geographical location, practice going there in your meditation, practice going there in your astral travel, and just be in that space. Ask questions. Is there a certain room that I need to go in? Do I just need to receive information? Do I need to touch the walls? Is there a lesson that's coming in for me? And open yourself up to receive. But you see, the more you engage with the process, the more your skills are going to sharpen. Okay? Welcome, Candice McDonald. I see you popping in. Nirma has a question about her soul standing and how I can create my life. You're in very good soul standing, the fact that you are incarnating on the planet in this time. And a lot of us don't necessarily believe that about ourselves. We're like, damn, I'm out of here after this incarnation. I'm done. See you humans later. I'm out of here. But if you have incarnated in this point in time, and especially, dude, if you're listening to this kind of information, you're here on a mission to help the overall expansion of the planet, and you're in damn good standing for being here. We send our best people out for this one, okay? You may be showing up in an avatar where you are working through more dense circumstances, but let's neutralize all of that karma that feels like maybe we still need to move past or climb past, we have the ability to do it very, very quickly right now, because the truth is, even if we accumulated this karma in a past life, it's converging on the present moment. There truly is no past. It's converging on this moment, maybe in a different circumstance, but coming into your awareness, okay, where you can neutralize it. Here's how you neutralize karma. Once you realize that something's coming up for you, you realize a disturbance in your energy field, you say, what do I need to learn from this? What do I, not as the other person, you don't blame other people, you say, what do I need to learn about this? And you begin interacting with the situation from this higher perspective, being willing to learn and grow, just so you don't have to be in that frequency anymore. That's fine. That's your motivation. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. We want to be in that relationship of expansion in every single moment. When we begin to recognize our triggers and we begin to neutralize them, or those karmic situations that are coming up, eventually we're going to get to the point where that karma is not still coming up, and we can stay present in every single moment. And when you stay present and focused in every moment, your universe is very malleable. It's very easy to create from that space. However, even though most of us think that we are doing better in this realm, however, we have a long way to go to really string together 24 hours a day of full present moment consciousness. And that's what we're learning how to do. And when we stay more and more present in every single moment, that's when our universe becomes very malleable. It becomes very easy to create. And you start by creating in the thought, in the emotional realm. You start by shifting or alchemizing when you notice that you're triggered. Open yourself to neutralizing, having a new thought, not having to have a reaction, unplugging in a different way. The more you do a daily practice of meditation, of being around high vibe people, of laughing, of using spiritual tools like crystals, like tuning forks, like sound vibration, like meditating, like oming, like being in a community, the higher your frequency will be, and the easier it's going to be to detach from that moment that you get triggered. But that's where all of the work is done. So if you're sucking on your trigger moments, not to say that that's where we're going to measure your soul standing by any means. Your soul standing is very, very high. Our own soul's conscious and maturity level, as a collective, we're kind of low. But that's okay. So it's good. We'll be high in some areas. We'll be low in some areas, okay? All right. So I want you all to, first of all, receive the power of your soul right now, of your soul standing, of the mission that you're in. You are learning through the good, the bad, the ugly. That's how it works here. Doesn't matter how many mistakes we've made or how much shitty karma we have accumulated. We can believe that our soul is here to not only expand our own ability to love, for tolerance, for compassion, for creation, but to do that for the planet in whatever way is meaningful to us, whether that be a way that feels like it easily unfolds or it's difficult, which you can shift into easy, by the way. So just sending some ease energy into our lessons, our expansion, and untangling any aspect that would tend to judge ourselves or to feel like we might not be in good standing. Just the fact that we're here, we're in perfect standing. And we also have a lot to learn. Bringing in that growth mindset. Getting excited about the lessons that we learn. Creating that space. A lot of movement going on in my head right now. So I'm just going to, actually I'm going to ding my thing here. Can you guys hear that? Creating space in the thoughts, in the mind, in the reactions. Allowing some rewiring of the brain to happen there so we don't have to automatically go on default mode so that we have space. Good job. And anybody who wants to receive that, type in yes. Give me a yes. Okay. I want to go and find Dina, because you said I have a question in the very beginning. You said I would like a reading. I said I'll be happy to give you a reading. And then I saw your question come in, and I'm looking for it now. And if I don't see it, I will definitely get back to you. Mary Barnes! Hello, my girlfriend. Okay. Lisa Franke, Lisa and Lisa Angel, however you pronounce your middle name. Thank you for having grace for me while I stumble through your name. Loves, yes, Mont Saint Michel. That's what it is, Mont Saint Michel. Thank you. Okay, let's go through one more here. Shafina says, oh, Shafina just says, hi, Emily, love and light. She gave me beautiful heart energy. Aisha Hilton's asking how she can help her daughter. All right. So for those of us out there with children, I am in that zone with you. I have 3 children myself. And yeah, we learn some of our biggest lessons that we learn when we are showing up in that space for our children. So let me just tune in right now. There's a lot of density in the heart energy that I'm showing for your daughter. So Aisha, what I want you to do is like energetically work on her, move, clear. We'll ask her higher self for permission to help work on her. She's got some, she's on the verge of a big breakthrough of really stepping into some powerful gifts and skills, like energetic skills that she has. And I don't know if they might be scaring her or she's just, you know, she's learning how to use and make sense of all of the things that are going on with her. But I feel that I just feel some trepidation in there, and I also feel like there's a density that she's carrying in the heart, like an emotional wound that she's carrying in that space. And that's really to be honest with you, all that's coming in about this. Again, they're saying that this is going to be a really beautiful opportunity for you to begin to use your skills to begin to help her and to open up space around her. Also, recognizing that she has guides, angels, beings all around her at all times, and that she is also believing very strongly in the power of her soul. She is a master showing up, and she's working through some things right now. But she's transitioning that energy and neutralizing that energy through her own experience for the collective. That's how I know that that she's a very powerful master soul, because they're just showing me like that all the work that she's doing on the microcosm within her at this time is shifting the macrocosm. It's shifting the planet, and you're playing a really important role in that. So also asking just for them to continue to lift the veils for you so that you can understand how you can learn and grow and show up more dynamically in this. Because it can be very difficult to do as a parent, because we get so attached to their journey and their comfort as they're going through this process. So creating a little space just to trust, to believe that she is moving through exactly what her soul is moving through, and just honoring her deeply for taking on that mission. Okay, so for anybody out there who has children, this is the parent-children dynamic and how we continue to evolve on the planet, how we pass our ancestral energy, our knowledge, our dysfunction. It is so powerful in terms of the underlying patterns of how our society progresses. So all of you parents out there, I just want to honor each and every single one of you and just hold space that as we are moving into this age of enlightenment and awareness, that we can understand this role more dynamically, because we've lost a lot of the essence of what it is. And there's definitely a hierarchy in the way that we are experiencing knowledge. You know, for example, in the 3D traditional knowledge structures, like your teachers here and your students are down here, there's a lot of hierarchy. As we move into a more yin-yang relationship, which is what we do in the 5D, and we can see much more multidimensionally how things are all coming together, we're going to begin to show up for each other and hold space for each other in a more dynamic way as we all move through our own experiences of learning about our energy, our healing, so on and so forth. So for anybody out there who got the babies, whether they're little babies or big babies, sending in light from the Akash right now, light from the universe, light from Mother Earth, and just bringing awareness and healing to the dynamic of all the aspects of this relationship that can be healed and expanded. Holding space for dynamic healing, reconnection, forgiveness, growth in all family units. Weaving in the energy of unconditional love and support, setting the intention that as we create our family units, from this point, from this now moment forward, we use all of our awareness, all of our skills, all of our light to show up and do this in the most multidimensional way. So be it and so it is. Good job, everybody. All right. We are coming to the end of our time here today. I do like to go back and check in with the questions that are coming in. And Dina, I'm going to go back and find yours in there. Yes, I will. And remember, guys, this is just only scratching the surface of what the Akash can uncover and expand for you. Like I said, this has been such a dynamic transformation in my own life. It's changed every aspect of my life, including how I show up as my job and my career. If you are a light worker, a coach, or a healer, we are giving a free training this Friday. Sign up for it, even if you can't show up live, because there will be a replay. The blueprint of success that is the Akashic Academy. This is what my dynamic and very dear friend now after this journey, Coach Nick, has brought into my life. I had a lot of knowledge, I had a lot of passion, a lot of creativity. I didn't have any damn form to put it in. As y'all can see, I'm a little loose when it comes to how the energy flows through me. I definitely needed that form and that structure. And again, this is simple. It's not easy. It requires you to show up. It requires you to do the work. But when you have these blueprints and these formulas, especially of how you can create your business and share your gifts and your knowledge with the online world, we're so instantly connected, you guys can have a major transformation too. And the world needs your expertise. The world needs your knowledge. The world needs to know about your experience. So you are all cordially invited to join Coach Nick and I this Friday inside the Akashic. I'm sorry, it's not inside the Akashic Academy. Forget I said that. It's a webinar, so you have to make sure that you sign up. I am posting in the comments right now. Just posted in the comments for you guys where you can sign up for that free training. Again, we're giving you the complete blueprint that has been what has moved the Akashic Academy from the energy of my passion, my creativity, my etheric space into the physical world. And you guys can do it too. And I'm so excited for you, because as more and more of us make this transition, the more we anchor in the knowledge, the light. This is the age of enlightenment. We are making a transition as a collective from valuing materialism to valuing knowledge. And we have to show up and participate in that. And I have to go, because Robin McClendon's coming up next with Conversations with Gaia. You guys check out Robin. She is awesome. What's up, Krista Higginbotham? I love you all. Please, if you want to know more about your Akashic Records, either learning how to read them, which is a skill anybody can do, or having a session, a healing session, please reach out to me. Send me a private message. I get those much faster, and I will share with you more what that process looks like. Bye-bye, everybody. See you again.